Hello, my friends. How are you? I forgot to click my microphone on there. It is good to see everybody. We are going to start off with a little bit of NHL 95 because this is the oldest NHL game I could find in the basement here. This is a fun way to start. What do you think? I mean, NHL 21 is going to have NHL 94, or like a different kind of version of NHL 94, which is pretty darn cool. I'm going to take one of these out. It's weird to be talking by myself and have the game blasting in my ear. Again, always let me know how the volume is and how I sound and how the stream is going. Keep me posted on all that stuff. It's good to see Louis Arias. I believe you were the first one in today. Louis, good to see you. I've got Adrian Leon in here, Paul Adamson. Let's hope the battery backup doesn't fail with this version like it did originally. Oh, man, what a travesty that was. This might have a failed battery backup. Aloha peeps from Taz, Peter Fontanez, Monkey Man is in here, Robert Tolan, North Van Nest. Hey, Vic, hope your day is good. Stream good from Oz 1812. Good to see you. Unknown, very cool that an NHL game will have bonus old school retro game again. Yeah, I honestly, when I was downloading NHL 21, I forgot that the 94 thing, I think, is coming in next month, and it's going to be all of the new rosters on the teams and some new ways to play, I believe, with the retro graphics, which is really cool. And of course, many of you, like myself, are huge fans of retro NHL. And let me turn the music on, turn the volume on the game here. So I can't wait to see how the sort of newfangled version of NHL is going to be. I'm just going to move my monitor a little out of the way here. Everything's looking all right? Okay, cool. Let's get started. So we're going to play as Vancouver, of course. This was made in Vancouver. This has a long history, a lot of pride in the local development scene, a lot of great games that have come out of this city, obviously have come out of the NHL hockey team that EA Canada has manifested and created, and then lots of people kept rocking and rolling with the game. But then lots of people went off to do different things. Famously, one of the main people on NHL, I think he was a producer for a long time, Dave Warfield, ended up becoming a teacher at Vancouver Film School and taught for many years the game design program, and basically trained up generations of game developers that went on to careers in Vancouver and around the world, which is really cool. But this game is incredibly influential and inspirational in this city, and I have to tell you, I believe one of these was sent to us by Electronic Arts, because this is the 95 version, and we had started in 1995, so even though this would have come out in 1994, EA probably hooked us up with a review copy or a copy of NHL 94. So this one, actually, on the inside of the box, I have it right here. Let me go full screen for a second so I can show you guys. There we go. It actually says EPs on the inside right there. EPs. I don't know if that's in focus right there. So I have two copies. So one of them I actually bought. And hockey on the Genesis was so important to me back in the day. Even though I'm not the hugest hockey fanatic. I don't know all the players. I don't know all the stuff. This, of course, is from 95. And it has all the players that were popular back then. Pavel Bure, I saw, just popped up on the screens here. So I don't know everybody. Don't look to me to be a simulation sports enthusiast. I just love playing video game hockey. And let's go give it a shot here. Taz, it's three weeks plus 1 day until the next gen hits. That's right, Taz, and that's why today we're playing NHL 95 on the Sega Genesis. It's crazy. I haven't been able to stream. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I reviewed the Polymega, massive project to try to boil all that down into a video. And then I reviewed... Oh, did I pick the wrong team? I'm playing New York. Let's fix that. Hold on. I like the Rangers, but we got to fix this. Was this the year that there was the riots? Was 95 NHL? It must have been. It was New York versus Vancouver. That's when we had the Vancouver riots. But yes, it's been super busy with hardware. I've reviewed the Polymega, massive, and then I jumped into finally reviewing the Oculus Quest 2. I was bouncing back and forth playing games on both over the last few weeks. And so I got these massive videos out, so I haven't been able to stream for a little bit. That's where I have been. I've been recording and shooting and editing like crazy. Okay, here we go. We're going to go... can I change sides? I must be able to, right? Maybe I can't. Uh-oh. Options. No, I can't. Okay, well, we'll just have to abort the game. Luckily, it loads fairly quickly. Okay, here we go. Regular game. And I'm going to be Vancouver. Pay attention, Vic. The riots were 1994 and 2011. That's Johnny Come Lately. Yeah, so this is the... They start the game with Vancouver versus New York for 95. So this would have been based on the 94 season. That's amazing. Yeah, that was crazy here. Party on, Wayne's World. Diego Cockting. Yeah, riots that year. Crazy. The Rangers are my favorite team. Audrey on Leon. I've always liked the Rangers, too. I like the New York teams. Good memory from the microplay days. Paul Adamson. That's awesome. He used to sell these. So this is actually a game that was played by Tommy, because it's old, because he only plays old games. He plays new games, too. He's just not allowed to talk about anybody else's new games, because he's got an Intellivision to talk about right now. He might be on the show soon, by the way. Lived in Vancouver when the Boston Bruins riot hit. Crazy night. That's from Oz 1812. Yeah, it's always nuts when sports fans go crazy like that, whether it's for good news or bad news. All right, let's see if I've got any old-school hockey skills left in me. I was playing a little bit of 21 last night and this morning, and I was doing okay. I probably had the difficulty setting set for... Oh, hold on. We might score. No. I had it probably set for not too difficult, but it was very fun. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Okay. Oh, man. How does this look to you guys? Does it look crazy, crazy old? Hold on, I've got Tommy. Oh, yes. Okay. Looks like we're... I think we're going to have Tommy on the show very soon. Okay. My Dick Tracy watch just filled me in on that. Shout out to Brian Tong. Okay. And you're the first to know, you guys. Thank you for joining me on the stream today. Let's see if I can do anything. Can I manufacture anything? Any opportunities? Let's go. Let's go, 14L. Don't know any of the players' names, guys. I'm sorry. If you came to me for hockey stats, I got nothing. I'm sorry. Marissa's the sports person. She's all up in the sports world these days. All right, come on. She always has been, actually. And Jones is a big football fan. Scott Jones is a huge football fan. I love basketball, but I don't have time to watch sports because I'm busy reviewing things for you guys, because I love to review things. But I have been to a few live hockey games, and there's nothing like it. It's such an incredible sport. I used to love floor hockey, too. I didn't play ice hockey. When I was a kid, I went from floor hockey to basketball. But every day in elementary school was floor hockey for me. I loved it. And I got to say, I was thinking this when I pulled off my first one-timer in 21. 14 is Jeff Courtnell, by the way. That's Danny Johnson. Thank you. You guys can fill me in, all right? You guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I know there's a lot of hockey nuts that live in our country. Uh-oh, I think I just scored on our own net. Woo! That live in our country and also enjoy EP. So you guys can fill me in on how I'm doing with my hockeyness. I'll tell you, Foobs used to crush me every time we'd play any hockey video games together. Not too shabby for an American. But yes, I did my first timer in my first one-timer in NHL 21, and I thought to myself that there's nothing like that in any other sports video game. There's nothing like a hockey one-timer. I love alley-oops. I love home runs and interceptions that lead to touchdowns, but and hole-in-ones. There is nothing like a one-timer in an NHL hockey game. Oof. Come on! I have no moves. I forget how to play the game, guys. I'm sorry. That was a one-timer. Ow! Yes. Good to see you dreaming, Vic. Kevin Smitty, good to see you. Oh, streaming. Dreaming and streaming. I'm always dreaming. Never too old to dream, never too old to keep playing. That's right? Play forever. That's the statement. That's a fact. Wow, NHL 21 is looking a little dated, Vaz Vega. I'm sure I'm pissing off EP or EA while I'm streaming this classic game, and I've got the NHL 21 banner. Trust me, NHL 21 is coming. It's honestly, it's still downloading to the PlayStation 4. I have it on the one that's hooked up to the home theater setup. It's all on there. And then it fooled me. You know how the PlayStation 4 does that, where it gives you the bar and everything's full and it's all downloaded, and then it's like, it's ready to play, but it's still, a third of the game is available. And frankly, one of the major things was not available. That is the options to turn off all the licensed music in the in NHL 21. So I've got to be able to do that. I don't think this is licensed music. Streak down the side, then cut in on goalie goal every time. Danny Johnson. Okay, I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. That's what Foobs used to do to me. Muzz the Pumpkin Patch Kid is here. Good to see you. Calling a win for the Rangers. You can't have that. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're playing up. Remember when you have to switch directions and nobody liked? I don't know. Were you guys? Did you like to go down the ice or up the ice? I was always much more comfortable going up the ice. Oh, that was a pretty good slap shot. Not too bad. Got you. When I used to play these classic games, well, they weren't classic when I played them, but when I played them, they felt so fast. They always felt so, because I think our imagination put we put ourselves into this experience, and we extended their speed and their visceral qualities. And it felt so slow when the 3D hockey games started to happen, and they became a little bit more sim-heavy. But they also, we recognized they were much more realistic, but they just felt so slow comparative to this. Now when I play this again, it isn't that fast. Ooh, I almost got that. I'm not streaking down the side like Danny Johnson said. But the other thing that's happened, I think, and you'll see in NHL 21, is that the speed of the sim has gotten better and faster, even if it's a little less realistic. It's a little bit more friendly to play as a video game, which I think is incredibly important, and something that all the sports sim games need to remember, that these are video games. Damn it. I wanted to curl around. What's that called when you curl around the net? Is it called a net curl? What's it called? I don't know the hockey terms, guys. Just play the games. Hey, Vic, is there going to be a Rocket and Ray Gun Awards this year? Hip Hop Dan's asking. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm working on some super fun stuff, you guys. Stay tuned. I mean, I'm busy with what we're doing all the time, but there's some cool things percolating. I need your positivity, and I need you all to stay tuned. And just keep supporting us. I love the love. Especially all of you EPN members. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Wraparound. Yes, I know that. Newfound couple. Thank you very much. Wraparound. Just like 50 wraparounds in there. I love it. In these games, you don't really have to time to make breakaway moves. Yes, because stuff is happening so quickly, right? You can't really. There's no skill stick in these games. Oh, it's still crazy fun though. Oh my goodness. And I know all of you are reaching for the virtual controllers to play this game better than me. I know that. I feel it. I can feel it. Still, I appreciate you cheering me on. Oh, come on. Come now. All right. Oh. Let's see if I can get another one-timer. Oh, damn it. Oh, flattened. It'd be fun to be one of those hockey announcer guys. They get so into it. I love it. Oh. Go! Was that icing? Hey, Vic. For your next game, pick Leafs versus Habs. Done. Johnny come lately. You're not late. You're fashionably here on time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Slammed into the boards. Oh, too high. They did a damn good job, right? I mean, they just did. It was a team of probably like 20 people. They just really made a fun video game. Timeless. That whole era, the whole Genesis era. Okay. And Super Nintendo. It was good on Super Nintendo, too. Wrap around. Johnny Come Lately is Johnny Come Lately. St. Louis with Hull. Okay, all right. Let's get to the end of this. Pavel Bure is in this. This is DJ Fife with the Pavel Bure shout out. Montreal was the fastest team in that game from what I remember. This is the original Genesis cartridge rather than a classic mode in NHL 21, so online networking would be a challenge for sure. Paul Adamson. Yeah, the retro NHL stuff is not ready as far as I understand. DJ Fife would have expected the graphics to be better in NHL 21. Sorry for the fake out, everybody. After this game, I'll plug the PlayStation 4 in and see if the download is done. And we'll get into some NHL 21. And if it's not, we will do, what is it, Blues versus the Canadians? No, Habs. Leafs versus Habs. Yeah, going for some Canadian, some classic Canadian hockey right there. Boom! Oh, come on now. That was meant to be. Come on! Oh, yeah. Good stop. Number 14 was... I forget his name already. Can't remember these guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. One-timer. No. Oh! It's a pile-up in front of the net! Hey, Vic, did you answer if this is going to be review cross-gen games on both gen? I will be doing that as much as I possibly can, absolutely. Like, I think the Xbox is going to be a lot of cross-gen. But yeah, actually both of them, they're a big chunk of their launch lineups are going to be games that you could already play on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Yes, I will definitely be looking at all that. I want to see how backwards compatibility is handled. I can't wait, guys. The stuff I just shot and put together on Polymega and Oculus Quest 2 is kind of just like a taste of what's to come through the latter part of October and November. I'm going to be super busy next week, though. I'm hosting the External Development Summit. Oh, they scored again. Damn it. What is it, 2? Okay. So I'm going to be interviewing Amy Hennig and Vince Zampella and Guha and Karthik Bala, the inventors of Mario Kart Live, and Craig Duncan, the guy that runs Rare. Those are all the keynotes next week that I'm interviewing, and I'm hosting a bunch of stuff for the event as well. So I'm going to be having a blast, but fired up, and I think I'll only have time really next week to do a little bit of streaming. So look out for that. Come on now. Come on. Bring it down. Oh, we're already in the third quarter, or third period. Sorry, quarter. think I love the skill mini games from old EA Sports. Mike Williams, lifelong fan here. Hold on, I can't read all that. I gotta get up another goal here. Bush, get him. Get it, knock it, crash him, smash, knock him down. There it is. Uh-oh, icing. Damn it. Lifelong fan, just subscribed the other day and loving the channel. Grew up with a steady dose of EP and always loved your reviews and insight on the... Oh, thank you very much. Mike, thank you so much for signing up. And anybody else that's new here, thank you for finding us. I know there are a million options, and, the ocean of YouTube is vast, so I appreciate you being here. And if you did click that subscribe button, I doubly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. What do we got here? Vic, please tell me you'll do a review of Borat's subsequent movie film. You know I will. Absolutely. When does it come out? It's very soon, right? I'm a little bit delayed on movie stuff and show stuff because the games, we're in the game avalanche. But I love The Boys, and I loved Ted Lasso, and I wanted to shoot reviews. I may still do a wrap-up of the shows that I love this year. There haven't been that many because it's been a weird year, and every time I sit down to watch a show, I start drifting into, thinking about all the stuff that's going on in the world. And that's why games have been an easier, escape for me. But I love The Boys, and I love Ted Lasso. Those were both fantastic shows. But Borat... Yeah, I'm very excited. I saw the Borat Giuliani news that's all over Twitter today. Unbelievable. Actually, kind of believable. Both Lower Decks and Discovery. Yeah, I haven't seen Lower Decks. I'm psyched for more Discovery, though. You know who I love on Discovery, and he's getting his own show, is Anson Mount as Captain Pike. He's fantastic. He blew me away in Season 2, so I can't wait to see what he does with his own show. Hi, Vic. Is this a rerun of The Electric Playground? No, this is brand new content. Anything goes in 2020. All right, so I lost. C'est la vie. Now, I won't stop that, but I have to turn the music off because I know we're going to get blasted into some... funky stuff from the PlayStation game. Let's see. Oh, no, I need that one in. Okay, so that one goes in here. And then, oop, what did I do? Uh-oh. Okay. I pressed something. No signal. Let's see if this comes back. Let's see. All right, my PlayStation is there. We're ready to use. Okay, so we got about 15 minutes left. Okay, so we'll go back to 1995. I guess I could have popped out of picture to picture. Okay, there we go. We're back in 1995. Everything's good. Stream didn't stop. Grover Monster!
Grover is here. I love that Grover. He is the best.
Okay, we're going to put... Sorry, guys. If somebody calls themselves Grover, I'm going to start doing Grover. Okay, exit game. And we want Leafs versus Canadiens. Sorry for that terrible French accent. Leafs... versus Montreal. And I'm going to play as Montreal. Sorry to Toronto. I was born in Montreal. So we're going to play as Montreal. Here we go. Christmas 94 when I got a Genesis with NHL 95. Ah, the memories. Yeah, that's what I've really recognized this year. Obviously, I've been doing this for 25. Somebody said Super Grover, so I got to...
It's a plane.
It's terrible. That was like Borat mixed with Yoda. I apologize profusely for that.
It's a me.
No, it's not. It's like Mario now. I can't do Grover. Grover is out of my repertoire. Okay. Tiago Santos, thank you, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, that's the thing I've recognized this year. I started on that tangent, is just how vital and important it is to play the classic stuff. And how fun they still are, a lot of these classic games. Certainly, I was espousing that when I talked about the Polymega. But this is actually, I'm playing this with the 8-bit DO M30 wireless controller on my Analog Mega SG, which I absolutely adore. I love that machine. It's an FPGA Genesis. What do you call it? It's not an emulator. It's a clone console. Is that right? It's a clone console. It's incredible. And I have the Super Nintendo one, the Super NT as well. I will eventually pick up that Pocket, the analog Pocket. They sold out. Oh yeah, there we go. We get the other guys to score on their own net. That's all part of the plan. And then I saw that they have the new Turbo Duo, or whatever it's called, the Duo Extreme. I don't know what it's, Duo Fire. Whatever it is. I don't have any TurboGrafx games. I have one cartridge. I just got slammed there. I have Bonk, and so I'm not spending $200 on the TurboGrafx emulator or clone console. Although it looks amazing and I would love one, because I know how expensive those TurboGrafx games are. They're crazy expensive. So I will have to be fine with the few that Johnny lent me for the Polymega and the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, which is incredible. If you haven't picked one of those suckers up, you're missing out. That is absolutely amazing, especially if you, like me, missed out on the TurboGrafx. But that was a long-winded spiel to say it's still crazy fun to play these classic games, and this is this is Exhibit A right here. Wait, this is not NHL.
Wait, this is not NHL 21? Love the classics, though.
That was kind of more Yoda. Same guy, Frank Oz, also did Miss Piggy. All right, ease up. That was from Grover Monster.
Grover Monster. It is I, Grover Monster.
Okay. I did not know you were born in Montreal. Cool. Same here at The Last Disciple. Yeah, I love Montreal. It's a beautiful city. I love going back. I think I'm going to be on the news in Montreal tomorrow. Somebody reached out. Oh, boo. I'll let you guys know. I'm being interviewed tomorrow for something. Make it a challenge and pull Roi and put in red light Rakiol. Can I pull my goalie? Yeah, but there's no way I'm taking Patrick Roy out. No way. Okay. Oh! Patrick Roy is the Neil Peart of goalies. Is that fair to say? Goku, I'm doing great, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe. Hope everybody's family is okay. I know it's a crazy season right now. Everybody's inside a little bit more. Stuff's happening. So I hope everybody's doing all right. Nintendo Boy 17 Vic, have you ever watched Twisted Tunes? I have not. What is that? Please fill me in. As an Avs fan, I agree. Wah is the greatest of all time. That's great. I concur. The Elusive Dan, have you tried out the Mega SD cart for the Sega Genesis? No, I'm not a big download the emulator guy. I have a big library, so I like collecting the carts, and I like having systems that will play the carts and the discs. So, I haven't loaded up a big emulation thing, even though I know they're selling emulated things to us. I just feel weird about that, mostly because I've been so fortunate and have had this career for so long that I've been able to accumulate a massive collection of games. And honestly, that's what I tried to express in my Polymega review, is that's why I love the system. It's meant for people like me who have just been holding on to software forever and have been wanting an easy way to play all that stuff. All right. Pass it to the guy that's having a nap. I love it. Oh, come on. DJ Fife would like my collection. No. Let's see. Johnny come lately asking about the music that I'm into. Oh, man. I'm into lots of crazy... I love jazz, and I love Tom Waits and Elvis Costello, and the Strokes are awesome. Block Party was my favorite band for a while. I love the Crystal Method, Daft Punk. Chris Christopherson is cool. I like a little bit of everything, man. Twisted Tunes is a show. You know what I liked which I couldn't believe, Justin Bieber's Lonely or I'm So Lonely song, which I just heard. Somebody shared it on Facebook, and I was like, God, it's really heart-wrenching. It's like the anthem of COVID. It's a very sad song. It's very well done. But yeah, I like a little bit of everything. I'm big into singer-songwriters, like John Hyatt. I don't know if you guys have heard of John Hyatt, but he's amazing, great performer. I like Springsteen. That was one of the best concerts I ever saw. I saw the Born on the Run, or Born in the USA tour, and that was mind-blowing. I mean, God, that's a big question. I have a huge CD collection, and now, that everything's all streaming all the time. I listen to all kinds of stuff. The album that I've listened to the most in the last year is the soundtrack to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which just blew my mind. It's just so eclectic and fun and catchy, and it makes me think of the movie, which I adore. So, big question. Yeah. Tom Waits, when you can go from Cream Man to Hell Broke Loose. Yeah, The Last Disciple. I love Tom Waits. I mean, that guy is just a storyteller. Just he paints imagery. One of my favorite memories is with my kid, especially around bedtime. This is pretty sweet. I was playing on guitar and singing "Time, Time, Time," and she's never been somebody that falls asleep to lullabies or music or whatever. She's always very alert and sort of paying attention to the very last second. She is she stays awake for as long as she possibly can. But she kind of drifted off into a sleep as I was singing this Tom Waits tune, and it was really cool. Not really a lullaby, but I remember that, That's the thing about Tom Waits, if you've never listened to his music, is that he's got this gravelly, harsh voice, but he really writes in a poetic way, and his music is so it's kind of dreamy, but then it's juxtaposed by this, it's like he's gargling with glass, so it's a really cool sound. How did I get 94 early? This is not Philly, Montreal. I knew I was going to confuse people. I guess maybe I thought I would. This is NHL 95, which is the earliest code I have. Playing on the analog Mega SG. This is actually a Genesis game right now that I'm playing. While we're waiting for NHL 21 to finish loading on my PlayStation 4 Pro. I didn't know it was going to take so long. So I thought, well, let's just load up and play some classic stuff. I kind of wanted to play 94 on NHL 21 anyways, and I mistakenly thought that it had launched already, and then I remembered, no, that there's a bit of a delay. It comes out next month, I believe. Okay. Will there be uploads of full seasons of reviews on the run? Been waiting forever. Coincidence control, great question. I am working on something behind the scenes to try to answer that, and I don't have an answer for that right now. But all I can say is getting you the classic stuff is a priority, but it's a huge project, and it's going to take a long time, because we don't have everything digitized and ready to go at the snap of a finger, and we don't have it all archived and cataloged and databased the way that we need it to be. So have some patience. Help me out by subscribing if you want that old stuff, and supporting our content, sharing the fact that we've got the best archive on Earth around your social media pages and stuff. And just keep bugging me about it. But I'll have some news as soon as I possibly can. I know people want to watch all the classic stuff. I do too. I want it all instantly available. I want to reference it in our content a lot more. But it's a big job. We didn't plan on. We were busy building TV. That's what we were doing. We were making so much TV. We didn't really plan on what are we going to do with all this TV? We have a network's worth of TV. I'm telling you that right now with our archive. We have so much stuff. With the right partnership, it's like, turn the key, we got it. Here's a network's worth of content. You can watch all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff and reviews and all kinds of fun stuff on video games forever. But finding that in this climate is an interesting endeavor. So, as we were winding down TV, I was having to let people go, and I didn't have like an archive team ready to rock and roll and put all of that stuff together, and that's just the way it played out. So we've done our best with getting some stuff up, but I'm not prepared to make that my full-time gig because I still love talking about all the new things, and so it's just something that we're going to have to find the partnerships on and find the right way to do it. But yeah, I want to get all of that stuff for you guys and for everybody. Goku, I've brought such joy to gamers worldwide. Oh, you're sweet. Dude, your comments are amazing. Thank you, man. That's really nice. Eric Rigsby, I love the breaks track on every episodes. I love the breaks tracks on the early episodes. The breaks tracks? I don't know what that means. The commercial spots? Yeah, that's important too, we have the history of games in our archive. I know, it's nuts. But you guys know this is an industry that just abandons everything. It's like, what's next? What's new? This is hot. This is new. Forget about this. Don't play that. Can you play this? This is exclusive. It's always about like cutting you off from accessing all the things that you have. How many people have made it big from the show? Philly, Montreal. Everybody's done well from the show. Everybody's, whether they're, our art director ended up doing, right now he's doing graphics for, I think, the Canucks and esports teams, but he was doing national news with Shaw, visuals for the national news. So if you're ever watching any of the news hits, it was likely his work that you were seeing whenever they were using art for that. I've got other people that are, senior staff at CBC and essentially running huge chunks of the network across the country. Scott has become a very prolific podcaster, and he's also been writing some really cool things, but he's also been consulting in some really huge projects, so I'm super happy for him. Ben Silverman works at Apple and is kicking butt on the editorial team over there. Steve Tilley has been doing some great work in the consulting space and also working at Apple. Raju Mudar is still a journalist working at the Toronto Star and covering all kinds of cool things. Marissa Roberto has been crushing it in sports and doing esports programming as well. Jose has been hosting all kinds of awesome events. You see him with gaming elite developers and celebrities and stuff all the time, and I have him back on EP as often as I can. I have all the people on EP streaming in as often as I can. Tommy's running in television. I'm proud of everybody, man. It's incredible. It's incredible. I would love to have them all back, though, making EP Daily and Reviews on the Run for you every day on TV and everywhere. But I don't control the universe. Julie made a video game, and I think she's kind of out of the hosting game. They have a bunch of kids, her family, and so she's been very busy being a mom. But they have a kick-ass family that travels a lot, and she's built an incredible life for herself too. She lives in California, and she's just an incredible person. I had her on Vic's Basement or EP Live about a year ago, and we had a great catch-up, great conversation. Blade Blur. I hear you, buddy. Blade Blur just shipped Crash Bandicoot 4, part of the team that made that beautiful game happen. I can't remember a time where I've been happier with Activision, with Crash 4 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, 1 and 2. Yeah, I built an amazing group of people around me, didn't I? Like all of these folks, they're just incredible humans, and I'm so proud of them and so happy that I have been able to work with all of these amazing people. They're so talented. Evangeline Lilly, she's done all right for herself. She's another incredible human being, man. We had a good catch-up at Fan Expo, I think in 2018 or 2019. It was lovely to see her. And Blade Blur runs the EP Discord server. You rock, Blade Blur. And Johnny Millennium has been crushing it for years, and it's been a real treat to get to know him. Okay. Coincidence Control, thanks, Vic. Longtime fan will keep watching the new and look forward to the classic reviews on the run whenever we get it. Thank you. Big exclamation mark on that. I love that. Let's see who else is in here. Since you missed it, Twisted Tunes is a con panel where voice actors read film scripts in cartoon voices. You can find it on YouTube. Nolan North talked about it with Jess Harnell, the co-creator. Awesome. Yeah. I'm behind on the viewing stuff. I have to be honest. I ingest a lot of news, which I know is not great for this thing, but I feel like I'm lost in my game space so much that when I come up for air, I kind of want to know what's going on in the world. And so when I'm just kind of YouTubing, it's a lot of like what is happening. I watch a lot of the like Seth Meyers and Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel. I like their comedic takes on the crazy the crazy world we live in right now. But I also digest a lot of news, which, you know, makes it easy to swing right back into video games. After I have a bunch of that, it's like, yeah, I'm going to go play for a while and forget about all these things. All right, let's go see if NHL 21 is working. First of all, I'm going to turn the audio off here. We'll play a little more NHL 95 if it isn't working. All right, here we go. Oh, geez, I keep doing that. Hopefully that's... Okay, it's there. All right. It's installed, so we're going to load it up. Okay, volume's off. Now I can go to the menus. Okay. So the menu systems have changed a bit since 1995. Okay, I'm going to choose the Canucks. Gotta. No. Look at how flashy it is. It's a different thing when you're looking at all these graphics. It's like I'm literally a foot and a half away from it, and it's just like in my face too much. Okay, so there we go. Because everything's like jittery and sparkly. Okay, so go Jets, go! Band with Bandits. We got a Winnipeg fan out there. Goku, I used to watch that season of The Real World and then saw her in it. I was surprised that Julie got to have a job involving video games. Sure is awesome, Audrey on Leon. I'll tell you something about Julie Stouffer, man. We auditioned for our correspondent down in California, and we saw a bunch of people. And Tommy helped with organizing the call out, and we had a casting director come in, and we talked with lots of people. David Perry actually came out, and we did sort of mock interviews. And Julie impressed the hell out of us. She was just really, obviously very comfortable because she'd come from the real world, comfortable in front of the camera, but also just a really inquisitive and personable human. And it just felt like, I have to, okay, we're good. I got to pin everything. Okay, I'm gonna pin play now, NHL 3s, and be a pro. And then she just proceeded to knock us out. She was just always fantastic. Loved working with her. Abby Jameson is in the house. Yay! Okay, let's get the music off. I wish these games, developer, if there's anybody in the development world, especially you sports game makers, any one of you, thank you, Blade Blur, out there watching this, have a button that just at the beginning of the game as it's loading up, turn off all licensed music. Just do that for the streaming community out there. Especially, I just read that Twitch has got all kinds of DMCA takedowns and stuff right now. I don't know what that's all about, but it isn't hard to guess that a lot of it is tied to music. See, I've got it blasting in my arena music volume, and then they give you 7 music things that you have to choose from, and invariably I'm going to miss one. Something else just came up. I'm turning the music off, but something else just came up. I hate this. Master volume, coach calls, arena announcer, music, menu, volume. Like, you should just be able to say off, no music. You can't. It's terrible. Okay. Okay, now I know it's off. Okay. I believe the music is off. We're going to try. We're going to risk it. Let's put the audio back on. Okay, here we go. Okay. She really was great, Audrey Leon. That's awesome. I will message Julie and tell her that she became a topic of conversation with us today in the stream. I had to mute a licensed track playing Warrior Within and replace it with something public domain. DJ Fife doesn't see it as a problem. Okay. I mean, I just don't like getting copyright flags. I don't like it. It just doesn't feel right. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't dig it. No way this is as good as what you were just playing. No way this is as good as just what you're just playing. Okay. So you guys tell me what you want to play. We can jump into a play now experience, so we can get right onto the ice, 5 versus 5 in an NHL team kind of league or an NHL arena. We can play threes, which I believe is pond hockey type, a little more arcadey. We can jump into the Be a Pro, and I can make a character. Let's see. We got Play Now from Goku. A slight echo. Do I have my phone on? There shouldn't be an echo. There could be a bit of a delay because I switched HDMI signals, but keep me posted. So, Be a Pro, NHL 3s, or Play Now. I don't think we're going to get into World of Chell, or we could play ones as well. There is an echo. Damn it. Was there an echo before? Did I just create one? Check. So everybody can hear an echo. Okay. So what did I do? How do I fix it? Sounds good to hip-hop and sounds good to Goku. It's been there for a while, so it was always there. There was always a bit of an echo. There's always a weird echo thing. Yeah, the streaming is echo for 5 minutes of play now. Just got an echo. I think your earbud mic is picking you up. Well, no, because I've only got the game audio coming out of the earbuds, and there's no audio right now. Everything is fine from Jeff Meacham. Let's see. I don't know how to fix it. So we're just going to have to deal with a little bit of echo. It's not too bad. Okay, let's see. Maybe it sort of corrects itself. It's light, though, not distracting. It's a small echo, and I've heard it since the stream started. Okay, interesting. Let's just go. I'm going to play... it's definitely not echoing. The game is not echoing into my earbuds. It's perfect. Play now. All right, we're going to jump into play now. We'll start there, right? Seems like the safe, good way to get going. Canucks versus Capitals. Sure, let's do it. Ovechkin is the cover boy. And they have a great opening video movie in this thing, which ties in some gameplay footage and also some real-life footage of Ovechkin's capabilities. And it's really, really stylishly made. Are you monitoring the stream with audio on? No, I'm not. I'm not monitoring the stream at all. I've only got the game audio coming in. So I can see the levels. But I can't hear the stream. I love the Vancouver logo with the orca or the classic one. I'm a huge fan of the classic one. I love how stylish it is. The blue and green with just the simple hockey stick. I think it's so cool.
Hi everybody, welcome to Canada's West Coast, Vancouver, British Columbia, along with Ray Ferraro.
I watched a few minutes of the Among Us stream with AOC yesterday. Insane, right? What a world. That was from Last Disciple, and Hip Hop Dan loves the Vancouver logo. All right, let's get into this.
It's new players to watch. They love it. Great energy both inside and
how's that echo?
The arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Capitals take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway.
Oh, this is a little different.
Goes it to Wilson. Here he is in front. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Can't
Oh.
catch up to the pass. They gain the offensive zone from the middle.
Man, it's kind of cool to
To the middle, and he makes the save.
start with 95 and then go to this. This looks like we're watching the real thing, right? Albuquerque, Andy Kaufman, good to see you.
Early stages of this period, we're still scoreless.
Hip Hop Dan, no echo, all stream. Okay.
Washington's got
Now,
it in
streaming
the
is
early
weird.
attack.
You just never know when it's going to be all right.
To the front. Tremendous read as he pokes it away.
Pleasure cabbage like the 95 game. Ah!
Washington's got the puck here in the open ice. Slides it on over to Dillon. Takes it and looks ahead. Back to the point it goes.
All right. Come on, guys.
The Capitals have it against the wall.
I got to
Takes the
get my
puck.
muscle memory back here. I've only played a couple games of 21, but I was starting to get the groove.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Pokes it away in his own end. Stays with it. A chance in front.
Yes!
Scores!
Yes! Oh, that feels so good.
Feels so good.
I love it. Me versus Baruchel. That would be pretty rad. I'll reach out to him. I like that idea. That would be pretty sweet. Last Disciple. That would be a lot of fun. I'm not a tenth the hockey fan that he is, though. He would crucify me. Yeah, it's part of the bloodstream, I think, when you live in Montreal.
Sacrificed his body to make the play. Here's a chance.
Oh!
Comes up with the save. Picked up along the wall by
Go! Oh, I thought I had it again. Sorry, I'll try not to yell. I get physical when I play this game. Like I start to get super into it. There's just no way, right?
Control the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Oshie.
It's so beautiful. God.
Sends a pass over.
And you see what I mean? Like they
Nice pass.
definitely used to be a little
Tries to make a diagonal
slower
pass, breakaway.
with these sims.
Nothing doing.
And this is starting to feel
His
like a great middle
reflexes
ground
on
between
display
the simiest years. Is that a
tonight.
word?
Scooped up
Simiest?
by Roussel. Hammers the
Oh,
shot.
I was going for top shelf. Come on!
Handles the puck.
It still feels very XO.
Son of a bitch.
Do I play hockey in real life, Vic? I haven't in a long time. I never played ice hockey. I played floor hockey religiously. Do they have the green men? Oh, that's a good question. Bruce McLavy. That was asking about the green men was Mitch Lett and Bruce McLavy saying his speed looks good, super quick. It's very, very immediate and like pick up and play, which I love. I always felt when we were getting into the, when they were finding their footing with how much simulation they were putting into these games because they wanted it to be real and feel real, that it wasn't made for people like me that were huge fans of the video game franchise but knew and enjoyed hockey but didn't know all the ins and outs of it. And so they have to find that middle ground, and that's one of the big challenges that they have every year. And I'm sure if you're a sim person, you turn the dials all down a little bit to make it a little less arcadey, which I get. But I think they should always go and lean to, like movies, right? Like movies aren't documentaries. They're larger than life. And games should be that too, especially sports video games. They shouldn't just recreate. They should embellish in ways that are truthful to the joys of the medium. And hockey allows for that. It's such a crazy sport, Just the concept of hockey is just such a wonderful idea. These guys are in perpetual peril, whipping around at 60 miles an hour on skates. It's deadly in a million directions, and it's full on thrilling. So it makes for perfect video game fodder. Go! Oh! Damn, that was close. We don't have a lot of great arcade sports games like we used to have, unfortunately. Brian P., you are so right about that. Do you think that the next gen? Do you think that EA 2K needs to dump yearly games and follow Ubi's model of multi-year games? Taz, you know what? I'm okay with these yearly sports games because I think of them as just like an extension of, you know, you buy a few tickets to go and see a live game if you're a huge fan of the sport, or if you have the money, you buy a season pass. The $60 American that you would spend on one of these video games and the amount of hours you can get if you're a huge fan of the sport, I think it totally justifies it. Where it's weird is all of the pay-to-win practices that all of these things have. That just drives me, like everybody, it drives me crazy that you can up your stats by spending, and that should be outlawed. You should not be able to do that. You should only be able to progress in the game by playing in the game. Or you should have the option to, you know, mute that or turn that all off from the people that you might meet online or something like that, you know, like a play fair button or something. I don't know. There should be less of a drive to get more out of people.
There's the horn ending the first period. It went back and forth, and it's a close one here.
Thiago Santos talking about the Dreamcast Mini. I think we're all in for that. Yes. Show of hands. Yes. Just grabbed Mario Strikers Wii earlier today. So much fun. Was Strikers on the Wii or GameCube? I thought it was a GameCube game, but you can play GameCube games on the Wii.
Opening face-off for period number 2.
Do I think Batman is really dead in Gotham Knights, Jeff Meacham? Batman is never dead. Never. So, I was thinking just the other day, like I do almost every day, that I would like to play a new Batman game. I want to be Batman again, and it's been a long time. But I don't know if that's going to be it. But it feels like they could make a new Batman game as well as Gotham Knights and Justice League versus Suicide Squad. Do you hear that Zack Snyder is bringing back Jared Leto to play Joker in the Justice League, Frank Castle? Yeah, they're pulling out all the stops on that. It's going to lead to a re-release of the Suicide Squad 1 movie. What a world, man. It's crazy. Everything's upside down this year. All right. Yes. Oh.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the
Come on.
opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot on goal.
There we go.
Into the offensive end now.
Oh.
Washington's got the puck along the board.
I find it hard with the still stick to do the deke moves without giving it away. I guess that's the challenge, right? That's the skill in the skill stick. But I find it's just hard to do that when you're under pressure. That's where Foob's always got me. He could always do these awesome deke moves by my net.
Vancouver's killed the penalty.
Obviously a pretty important time in the game.
But you really do feel the limbs of these players. Like, you feel very connected to the ice. The skating is excellent. I noticed that the turn on the dime kind of functions. Like, they can just stop and go in a different direction a lot quicker than they used to. It's really, really cool. I'm not showing you that, but you can do that. I got an old but new to me EGM in the mail from October 99. Blair Farrell says there's a blurb about EP doing a visit to EGM's Chicago office. Yeah, that was an awesome trip. That was a total blast. That was Zoe Flower and I, another incredible person from the EP history, who is a game designer working at, I forget the name of the company. I'm terrible. I can't remember the name of the company that she works with. Clearly, I've got to reconnect with her and with Chris Mayer, who runs the company. But they've been working on cool things. They worked with Lego on something, and they've got a big project that I don't know anything about. And I had Chris and Zoe on Vic's Basement last year, or EP Live last year, and they couldn't tell me about it, but it was a great visit. But they've been kicking butt for a while.
Steps inside. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end.
But visiting EGM, that was amazing. Lots of good people out there. John Davison, I think, was running the mag, and he is... Oh, damn. They're crushing me. He's running IGN right now. I always wanted a sports MMO type of game. You create your own player and level them up and learn new skill over time, play online with a full team of other players. Muzz the Pumpkin Patch, you're describing something that would be an amazing direction for 2K or EA to go with their franchises. People would go nuts for that. Free to play, but you earn your way through. That's such a great idea. Why haven't they done that?
Nothing doing on that.
And it would be multi-year. You wouldn't have to really update visuals, and
The Canucks move it in.
I mean, you'd have to constantly, it'd be a live game. I think the mobile games kind of operate that way without all of the RPG type elements, because they're all about checking in every day and they're free to play. Oh, damn it. They're crushing me. John wrote the cover story for Neversoft's Spider-Man in this issue. It's why I got it. That's awesome, Blair.
James, when they look at the film tomorrow, that's not
Pleasure Cabbage's toes are cold. This just in.
The Capitals widen the gap yet again here.
All right, here we go.
As an offensive player, when these nights happen, you can't get out there fast enough. You think each shift is going to bring you another goal.
Washington's got the puck along the wall.
Oh.
No, you're not going to get away.
Oh, I hacked them. When I can, I'm looking for ones with cool superhero covers lately. There's a Nintendo Power with Batman and Robin on the cover that I want. Hi there. Good to see you. Hi there. I need to take a nap before work. Waking up at 5 for no reason sucks. Talk to you later. See you, Taz. When do you think Sony will send out PS5s to media portal player? That's a very good question. I think they probably seeded a few people by this point. But everybody's probably under pretty strict embargoes. I haven't got one. I'll let you guys know when I do get one, and can let you know when I get one. I can't wait to start reviewing stuff on it. I'm being asked from publishers if I've got certain things. So yeah, they're coming. It's real. We're going to have some big gaming to do very soon.
And they lead here in the second. Backstrom's won the draw.
Oh!
Levels them with the hit. Denied by Markstrom.
Yeah, pretty insane year for hardware between I mean, Intellivision isn't making it out this year, but it's been stacked. I mean, Polymega is still, you know, they're trying to figure out the confirmation on when that thing's going to actually be available, but people have been responding to my review. There's a lot of interest in that machine. And Oculus Quest 2 is crushing it. I mean, I've seen way more buzz about that. Even though it's got the Facebook integration, people are very fired up about the tech. It's really impressive. And then these two consoles, but they're really 4 consoles. Like the S is like a totally different SKU in some ways, you know? It's crazy. I wish Sony would be more forthright with the PS5. Launching these things is never easy. It's always complicated and convoluted, and the desire to create content around this stuff has never been bigger. And we're in the middle of a pandemic, you know? So it is weird. Oh, God, these guys are just crushed. That was Ovechkin.
Damn you.
It is weird that we're less than a month away from these things, and I really don't know, other than Miles Morales, you know, what tangible, you know, improvements we're going to really see from all of this stuff yet. You know, like the front ends and little teases and tastes and stuff, but it's definitely murky. It's the murkiest console launch I've ever seen. But that's okay. You know, that's the 5th iteration for these guys. Is that right? And, 4th for Xbox.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Capitals have a
so there's a certain amount of trust that we can put into these companies. They know what they're doing hardware-wise. We just don't know what it all means yet. But we all want one.
Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Here he is on the tip.
Come on.
Picked up along the boards by Wilson.
Portal player. Sony is the only one being secretive. Yeah, I mean, I think the PlayStation 5 is coming in a little bit hot. You know, not hot in terms of like the machine is hot. It's big because they got a big fan in it. But, you know, it's coming together. They're landing the plane as they're putting it all together, you know?
Washington's got it in the offensive zone.
That's not uncommon. It's just that the mechanisms are maybe a little bit more. Well, they're less stressed. Oh yes! Oh, so good, like that. The mechanisms are a little bit more structured and in place when there isn't a pandemic, and manufacturing has been impacted. Ratchet and Clank looks great. That will come soon. Insomniac is the best buy Sony's ever made, and I say that knowing they bought Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog and several other studios. But Insomniac, because of their, I mean, they have a long history with Sony, but they've also done all of this independent stuff and VR stuff, and they're just so freaking talented at Insomniac. Still got a lot of work to do in the third period. Thank you, Bruce. I'm going to do that work. Robert Bartel, they don't feel like they need to seed machines either. It's like they want every box sold. That's also the case. I feel like partly with Sony is the demand is so high that they just know that people are going to be there for it, you know, especially for this launch year. The demand is high, and the stock is not as high as they would probably like it to be.
Period number 3 is ready to go.
Mr. Brockarock is still running the VCR edition of the Xbox One.
Not enough at this point.
All right, here we go.
What are your thoughts on the game to this point?
Oh, he knocked my stick out of my hand. That was epic. Come on. Yes.
He had to go get a new one.
Did my stick break? That's awesome.
And now it's grabbed by Pedersen. Vancouver's on the attack. And he regains control of the
Go!
puck.
Damn it.
And that one's blocked. Washington's got the puck.
Come on, come on.
Moves it quickly over. He's got a little jump.
Welcome to
Right to the crease.
Oh, I blocked the shot. Yes. All right, here we go. Bring it. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'll try not to just yell. This is what this game does to me. Okay. Oh, there's just a stick out on the ice. That's hilarious. Oh, come on. Oh, the tension just mounts in this game. I love it. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got
Oh my God, I was flattened.
Keeps hold of the puck.
Oh, yeah! Hey, Bear time. You're always amazing. Great fun content. Truly the best. Oh man, thank you so much. That's very kind. Thank you.
Man, it looks like a bus depot in front of the net.
That is awesome.
It's a tough one when you can't see the goalie. That means he can't.
You're always so amazing. Great fun content. Truly the best from day one when you were on City TV. Bear, thank you. That's very, very sweet. Good pressure from Mitch Lett. Yes. Luckily, our cases are low. We're talking pandemic. It's right. It creeps in even when you don't want to. It's so much a part of our world today. I saw the. I won't dwell on this. But I saw the news of there's new cases in. We're in Canada. We have these drug stores called Shoppers Drug Mart, and there are some cases in Vancouver in Shoppers Drug Mart, and that just horrifies me because that's where the people that need medicine go, and they're sick already, and they're desperately trying not to get COVID, and they're getting COVID in the drugstores. We can't have that, man. It's just crazy. Monkey Man, yes, this is NHL 21. That's right. What are we down? 5-3. Oh my God. Oh no! Oh, whew. Good save. Do I have time? I have 8 minutes. Oh my God. Come on, boys. Up we go. Up we go. Oh, nice. Yes! Oh, I might do this. I'm down 1. For some reason, you should avoid hospitals. Well, go ahead, back to work in a few. I gotta head back to work in a few. Nintendo Boy 17, we'll see you soon. Prescriptions can be delivered through Shoppers Drug Mart as well. Yes, Monkey Man, good point.
Got one.
I'm down by 1 point. Let's do this. I'm sweating. This is a fun game.
Washington's got a hold of the puck off the draw.
Oh.
Here's a short pass to Kuznetsov.
I'm playing like medium difficulty level. I know that I would be crushed if I was on expert. Oh, they knocked my sticks out again. Come on back, guys. Let's go, let's go.
Quick feed to Sutter.
Cool it down, cool it down.
Carried along the wall.
No.
Canada.
Oh, my guy got in the way.
Suggestion and cross.
Yes! Woo! Oh, man, this feels good. Oh, I was down by like 5-2. I'm bringing it back. Oh my God, I love it. Oh yes, this is like that time I watched Mighty Ducks on Disney 3. On Disney Plus. Oh man, this is so fun. Okay, I'm fully sweating. Come on. Oh yeah, that was a great hit.
The Canucks will play it in their own end.
Woo!
Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall.
Oh yes.
Puck scooped up by Pearson. And now it's grabbed by Dillon.
Come on.
With the puck inside the defensive zone.
Oh, I was gonna slam that dude. Come on.
Into the attacking end.
There it is.
Excellent stick work on the play.
Thank you, announcer.
The puck behind the net. Takes the pass.
Oh, you poked it.
Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass to Backstrom. Slides the puck.
Now, who's the better team? Is it like in real life? Is it Vancouver or Washington? Who's better?
Puts it on net and makes the save.
Who's better right now?
Markstrom's gonna hang on
I'm
for a whistle.
sweating, man. This is crazy. 51 seconds.
A mistake now would be critical.
Our children will speak of this comeback.
You can feel
Mike.
the energy in this crowd. It's
OEB,
a
good to see you. I know we got to do the podcast. I know I've been crazy busy, but I can't wait to do the podcast with you.
Canucks are on the attack.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Now from their own end. Couldn't connect on that pass. The Capitals have it
Oh.
against the wall. Washington's got the puck at center.
It's a debatable thing. Okay.
And here's a shot. Just wide.
Oh.
Picked up along the wall by Kuznetsov. Puck
Did
down
Washington
inside the
win the
net.
cup last year? I know I should know this, guys. I don't know it.
Taken by Stetcher. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Canucks scoop it up along
Oh,
the
come
wall.
on.
Washington's got the puck in their own
I
end.
just know Vancouver did
Sends
not
it
win the
over
cup
to
last year.
Ovechkin. Washington's got a hold of the puck.
Oh, that guy is in the hospital. No, he's okay. Oh my God, it's a tie game.
Regulation
Oh my
time
goodness.
has expired.
They won 2 years ago. St. Louis last year. Okay. Thank you. Overtime. Here we go. Wesley West.
Overtime is just moments away. It's happening next.
Go Victor. Go Victor. Go. Bear time. Thank you. Thanks for the support, you guys. I'm finding it really crazy fun because you guys are freaking awesome and so many of you have been watching for so long.
And we are just
It's such a
moments
joy
away
to
from
play these
overtime.
games and share them with you. It's really enjoyable. I really appreciate you all being here.
And OT has begun.
And I've been working them into my reviews. I think you guys have seen that. It's like another level. And I had friends that were saying I should be doing this, and kudos to them because it's true. It's really cool. Did I get it? No. Should have. I was talking. I was having a sentimental moment right there. I should have been slamming that
Sometimes you think you
goal
got
into the
lots
top
of room
shelf
to
there.
make a move. Not there.
All right.
Close down and hammer.
Mark Cole.
What a hit.
Thank you, brother.
The setters will glide into the dot.
Wesley West watched since day one. It's crazy.
Washington's
We've all
got
grown
a
up
hold of the
together.
puck.
We've all been playing forever.
Carlson's
amazing.
got it along the boards. They've got
Oh!
numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Vancouver's playing it through the neutral zone. Puts it up.
Oh,
And that
Damn.
Broken up. Moves it quickly over to
I
Carlson.
wanted to snake it in between those guys.
Picking up
Where are my...
He's got
I have
the
no
game on
people.
his stick.
Now you're not
Oh,
gonna
my
get a chance
God.
better than this. It's you and the goaltender.
Is everybody... Like, what's... It's only 3-on-3. What's happened? Is that what happens in overtime?
Jesse gets his pad on it. Hughes slides the
Do we
puck
have...
through
Wait,
center.
do we have penalties?
They've
What's
got
going on?
numbers.
Someone help me
Lets
with...
it go.
Explain this.
Denied by the goaltender.
Goalies are
Is this
always
how
trying to get
how
better.
overtime gets handled
Making
now?
the save, but getting the rebound into the corner.
And that's just out of reach. Washington's moving the puck through
Oh,
center.
you... Aha! Got it.
Defensive zone.
Woo! Okay. Come on,
Vancouver's
slow it
in
down.
transition. Here's a chance. And
Oh.
the lane's clogged up blocking that. Looking to
Oh!
and he comes up with a huge save for the
Oh!
win. And he
Good,
keeps
good,
it
good,
alive.
good stick
What a
work.
stop.
I just made you laugh.
Wanted another look at this one.
OT is 3-on-3 now. I had no idea. When did they change that?
Saved by the goalie.
You can tell I haven't played an OT game of hockey in a long time.
Washington's got it in the defensive zone.
Oh!
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in overtime. Rocks him. Washington's got it across the line. Sends the pass over.
And no, no icing. Is icing out now too? Because I don't know what's going on. Does it? So it basically becomes NHL hits when it goes into overtime. I love
The
it.
Canucks gain possession along the wall. Sends it
What
over
am I
to
doing?
Taylor. Can't get a hold of that pass.
What the heck did I do
Sends it
that
along the
for?
wall by Toffoli.
Okay, let's do this.
Gets it back.
Come on, boys.
Here
Set
they
it
are
up.
on the attack. Sends it over.
Oh!
There's a chance.
Woo! That was so close.
Tied.
Oh my God. And then after OT is a shootout. Okay.
Oh, what a quick reflex
All
stop
right.
that is. Great scoring.
Oh man.
A big
This is
ball
crazy
moving
good
here in
times.
the offensive zone. Kuznetsov's won it in their own end. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. Gains
No.
the zone through center. Game on a stick.
Oh.
What a stop!
We're never going home, James. Overtime continues. What a great
We're never
start.
going home. We're gonna play forever.
Here's a shot.
Oh!
Misses.
Get it on the cage. Maybe
Oh,
do
they rocked me.
something with it.
Got you. Oh no, it's shootout time. Oh my goodness.
Solved. Absolutely.
Come on.
So we'll head to a shootout.
Sneaker files. That's how I'm feeling. He's yelling at his TV. I am too.
Who will line up in the shootout?
Oh,
Take a quick break and get ready
so
for the
good.
next.
I mean, by this point, right? We're 5-6 years into this gen of hockey. They're just, and obviously they put all of their muscle into next gen for whatever visual stuff, but they've got it all tuned and finessed, and I think that's why they wanted 94 in there. It's kind of there's a little bit of a throwback vibe in this. It feels loose and fun and arcadey and super playable, and the control is perfect. Okay, here we go. This is better than watching the real thing. OEB, you need to play the new Be a Pro mode. But I started playing that on the home theater version of this.
When the moment of truth arrives.
Oh, son of a bitch. Is that it? No, I get a shot now. Oh, man. And if I miss, then that's it. Left, right, left. Okay. Works 95% of the time. Thank you, Mike. I'm not going to do it.
Toffoli's up next.
Oh, my God.
It's his time to shine. Advantage goalie on that.
So that's it.
I got a good view
Oh.
of it. There's just nowhere to shoot the puck.
That's it, right? They win.
If he can snipe one here, he
Oh.
can really put a stranglehold in this shootout. Gives them absolutely nothing on that.
How many shots do I get? Best of 3. Thank you. Explaining the game to me. Okay.
While you're starting
This
to
is
feel
nerve-wracking.
here on the back half of round number 2, already down by 1. They need a goal here.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that feels good. Wow. Whew. Oh, my God. Can you see the sweat? I'm fully sweating. Like, my fans are going crazy. This is a lot of fun.
Ah!
Oh! Oh! What the hell was that?
You gotta feel for the goaltender. He's right in front of the
Oh, you freak. That was so good. Like he bounced it off his stick. Oh, my God.
Yeah! What? What?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Whoa. I was not expecting this. Oh, I hope I didn't break the stream. Okay, here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. No! Yes! Oh, man! Oh! Okay, what happens now? Oh, man. The pressure. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Oh, man. Next goal wins. Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, no pressure. No pressure. Oh, my God. All right, this is the most exciting video game hockey game I've ever had in my life. Up! All right. Okay. Damn. Oh, I was too close. I was too far away. I'm not breaking anything, am I? I'm getting into this big time. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's it. They win. I thought I was watching a replay. Damn it! Oh. Oh, that's it. They win. Right? Or do I get another shot? Oh, man. That's it, right? They win? Yeah, they win. Oh. No, I get another shot. What the hell? How am I still in this? Oh, my God. Oh. Damn.
He's gonna think of that shot again and
oh my God.
The Capitals skate away with the victory in the shootout.
Good work by the goaltender.
I'm shaking.
Enough stops, and the shooters come up big.
Wow. Oh. Oh my God. That was amazing. I'm full on shaking, and that last shot was a perfect example of how you have to get used to doing the back and forth and not flip it up on the skill stick. The skill stick is the secret. It's the only way to play, and of course, the EA team has been drilling down on that forever. But I've still got a lot to learn, and I make no qualms about saying that. I feel like I flipped that shot. I did not want to shoot. I wanted to deke a bit more and then shoot. But those are my excuses. My God, that was fun. Oh, my God. This game is so good. I mean, yeah, there's probably BS in it for sure. Everybody gets mad every time I review one of these games, but it's so fun. So damn fun. Okay, we're going to quit that game. Put my hand through my bedroom wall after being scored in NHL 95. I was inning 8-1. It's crazy fun, Sticky Chronic Buds. And Bruce McLavy, I hope your hand healed okay. All right. Let's play a little Be a Pro. I can calm down. We can create a player. Let's get into the little story mode here for a second. Let's check this out. Should that mean this is better than NHL 20? I thought 20 was excellent last year. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. I haven't played it in a while because I have to play all the new stuff. But there's something about the skating just feels tighter this time. It feel like I saw my player. I've only played a little bit, but I saw my skater just do a turn on a dime, like stop and then shift into a new direction so effortlessly and flawlessly. It was wonderful. Spend some time in that fridge for a second. I don't know what that means. Be a Pro is fun this year. Some great improvements to keep things fresh. Mike Williams is obviously playing this and is a fan. Okay, I've got a pre-order bonus. The AI is better this year. John Brother 03. I did play the Cold War beta. Yeah, that was super fun. I streamed it. What does go spend the time in the... Oh, just to cool off? Yeah, I get you. Game is better this year. Goalie position in the ass. Did I finish Squadrons? Yes, I did, OEB Pete. I love it. I can't even skip this. I want to skip this so I don't have the music. Favorite NHL team is Vancouver, and then it's Montreal. Because I live in Vancouver, but I was born in Montreal, and there's so much beautiful history between both those teams. Let's see. Every time I play NHL, I think of Kevin Smith movies. Yes, Leslie. He did a lot to get people reminiscing. Okay, I'll put the volume back up. Habs, baby. I'm a Quebecer also from OEB Pete. The Pumpkin Patch Kid. Wish.
What
was that?
The hottest, most anticipated
Wow, long
in years.
on the music.
Taylor,
Yes.
Give us some 411 on the kid here.
Hey, morning, James. Well, look, you may not believe
Mitchlet
this,
is
but
getting used
kids up
to
here on
drifting in
Carter Lane
Squadrons.
playing
Such a
pickup,
beautiful
with a
game.
bunch of other
Love
kids.
Squadrons.
Just a beautiful day.
Pricey pond hockey you got going there.
Yeah, I suppose it is. But look, that's how much
I like
kids
this
love the game.
this dialogue going on here. It's pretty cool.
Safety first out there. Now,
Of course.
I got to ask you.
I was talking Vancouver because I live here, but also how connected the Canucks are to the making of this game as well. That all means a lot to me as well. Born and raised in Montreal, Habs are a religion over there for sure. Just talk super loud when licensed music kicks in with no pausing. VR grid. Hey, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Okay, so we're gonna call him. I'm gonna create a crazy character. Then as crazy as this game allows. I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as possible. Right wing. I did all this yesterday, so I think I can do it a little bit quicker. There we go. And we're just going to random. Oh, I got to say I'm from Vancouver here, of course. There we go. There we go. So we'll bounce through all of this stuff. So I found that the faces, like the example faces, don't really look anything like. I guess if I'm this close to the monitor, it looks a little bit closer. But when I was sitting back in playing it on the bigger TV, it didn't look like there was that much difference between these little bald-headed faces here. And how they ended up looking on screen there. I can't add scars or tattoos or anything like that, I don't think. I don't know. Wow, they have a lot more faces down here. Okay, well, I'll get something that looks a little bit like me-ish. I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right. That kind of looks like me a little bit, I guess. Kind of. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do Hazel. His hair's black, so let's go light brown. Oh, that's my eyebrow. Let's go What's that one look like? It's kind of like my hair. That's kind of like my hair. All right. And we'll go brown, light brown. There we go. Anybody else spend too much time on this stuff? Let's go full beard. Why not? And then there we go. That's Saturday for me. Actually, Saturday's with a baseball hat. There we go. And we'll go. That was that's when I went camping. All right. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep all this equipment. I'm not gonna get into that. Okay. Wow, you used to be able to scan your face in the PC version. Yeah, I wish they could bring back Tiger Woods kind of creation. It should be a little bit better. Fellow Vancouverite, that was VR Grid and Matt York. And Madden's is way worse, man. Yeah, fellow Vancouverite, Matt York as well. Fellow Vancouverite, this is from Blendature. Fellow Vancouverite, I'd love to see a Vic Lucas Linus Tech Tips collaboration one day. I'd like to make that happen. I've never met Linus, but I'm a fan. He's built quite the business over there, and I watch his stuff from time to time. I don't know what the hell he's saying half the time because I'm not like. I just don't have the patience to learn all the technical stuff. I know that it helps to make our content more beautiful, but that's kind of my focus is more the creations that come out of this technology out there. But his video content is always so detailed and so smart. I'm a big fan. I'm going to stay as a sniper, and we're going to start in the Memorial Cup. All right, and we are going to... Oh, the Vancouver Giants are in this, so we're going to start with the Vancouver Giants. Here we go. It would be cool sci-fi sort of thing to do. Vic, ever meet Mark Cerny? Yeah, absolutely, Portal Player. I met Mark Cerny. We've interviewed him a bunch of times. I can't... I think it was at Insomniac when he was working on Spyro. I think was the first time. And we got right into, I mean, you'd probably be able to look up Mark Cerny on our channel and you'll see the first time I met him is probably in one of our early seasons. But he's a great guy. It's super, incredibly intelligent. One thing that I found with a lot of developers, especially if they're programmers and they kind of, I always think they can see the world as if it's the Matrix code. You know, they look around in 3D and they kind of like know how everything, all the molecules came together because they can like build that in a game. But they're so intelligent sometimes. Like John Carmack, when I met him on, they were putting together Quake 2, and I was at ID in Dallas, and he just blew me away how intelligent he was. And it's so intimidating when you meet people that are just like, like they're speaking a different language, you know. Frank Castle, thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, for most of these players,
I met him, Portal Player. I met him decades ago, and I've interviewed him a bunch of times. I interviewed him in Japan at Tokyo Game Show one year. Super cool guy.
This is a fantastic.
Did Vic join the Leafs? No, I joined. I'm in be a pro mode, so I'm in the Vancouver Giants right now. We're starting this up. So there's like radio chatter. I like all of this. This setup here is really cool. So we're going to sim to the next game, and then we're going to jump in. They need to add highlights in this hair. Yeah, OEB Pete. Yes. Well, now it's a lot of gray. I haven't done the blonde highlight thing in a while. I kind of want to. Would that be insane if I did blonde highlights again? My wife is shaking her head if she's watching this right now, but what do you guys think? Should I do blonde in the hair again? Would that be ridiculous? What's your go-to annual Halloween flick to watch? The Duder. I think it's probably Nightmare Before Christmas. That's an incredible one. Sean Taylor, okay, let's do this. 6 goals. Here we go. Frosted Tips, Bruce McLavy. Frosted Tips, Lucas. Embrace the Gray, Leslie Russell. I have. My daughter keeps saying, your hair's all gray, Dad. She keeps pointing that out. I love my kid pointing out my gray hair. It's awesome. OEB, mine too, Vic. My wife laughs when I want my blonde highlights again also. Cover the gray. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Bring back that little chin tuft you were rocking. That is never coming back. Yeah, that is never coming back. That was the first thing that went gray on me, by the way. And so, little secret, I actually had one of those color your gray marker things, and before we would shoot, I would have to. It wasn't fully gray, but there were gray streaks all through it, and I didn't want to put that on TV. So eventually that went. That was just stupid. Blonde highlights is a cool 2000s thing. Yes, it is, Portal Player 2005. Do I still stay in touch with Tommy Tallarico, Vic? This is from Soccer J75. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, we were just texting, and stay tuned. We might be chatting very soon. Okay. And when we do, it will be live. So we'll let you know. So you can come and join us, and it'll be a live chat and live Vic's Basement. Oh, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to jump in, play for a bit, and then I'll get back to chat here. I'll read some stuff. Okay, so we go back and forth with. It's telling you that the choices you make in your conversations reflect the relationship you're going to have with your team and with management. So I'm gonna stay with on the team track for a little bit. If it's a neutral, sometimes they don't give you a choice. And so you're having this convo. This is going to be in a. I guess this is one of the managers that I'm talking to. So, yeah, it's one of the coaches. Okay. Man, that is awesome. You and Tommy are still tight. Yeah, absolutely. Is Tommy going to let you do an unbiased review on the new television unit, Nosferatu? 100%. He knows it. He knows. I mean, that's my bread and butter. You know, I tell you guys exactly how I feel. Always have since day one. And I have a lot of friends in the video game industry, and sometimes I've had some uncomfortable conversations with people that I didn't like their stuff, but I had to report on it honestly. And then usually what's happened out of that is, even if it's uncomfortable for a bit, there's usually this recognition that I can only relay this stuff, my personal perspective. It's very biased based on what I think about things, and that's it. You guys, especially you guys that have been watching for a long time, know that that's how I do it. I always do it. And so when the Intellivision comes out and I'm playing the games, if I'm not digging the games, Tommy's going to know about it. Everybody's going to know about it. But I also firmly believe that there is absolutely a place in the market space, a place in the marketplace. That sounds weird. There is room in the marketplace for a console that is absolutely more for family play and mass market play. And games like that should be enjoyed. It feels weird that Apple hasn't done that. It feels weird that there are other companies that haven't really lifted up on that. But there's also this attraction to these, retro-flavored machines. We're seeing that with Polymega and what Analog is producing. So yeah, there is definitely this vacancy that Tommy and his team are chasing after, and kudos to them. I still have a lot to learn about the library and the choices for development, but I will, and I'll report on it, and I'll have a from the heart review on all this stuff, and if Tommy gets pissed at me because I don't like something about this, what can I do? But there's a reason why he and I aren't reviewing things together right now, because he's got this core business, this core drive right now. And it would be weird. I wanted him to review Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. I wanted him and I to talk about his favorite character. But he couldn't do it because Intellivision was happening for him. Okay, I have to concentrate. I've already had a goal scored against me. I am just one player now. I'm number 17. Oh-ho! So I don't switch to different players. I only play as my one guy here. And I can call for a pass. Nope. Missed it.
And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here.
Oh.
And the goaltender gets to the bench.
I blocked it. Nice.
Time for the official to pass down.
Playing this game, or this mode, I think is incredibly important to kind of understand the positioning of every player when you're playing as a whole team. And it's very valuable. I mean, I don't know the sport intricately enough that I know exactly where to position myself. But I did notice when I flipped from Be a Pro to like just play now, I picked up some insight about where I should be positioned. And one thing that I've noticed about this, and I can't remember this about last year's game, is the play goes right from the bench right to the ice. Like, the line changes factor into They factor into the real-time play of it, and in some pretty significant ways. You actually skate right back to the bench if you need to, or you press the circle button and your guy beelines it to sit on the bench and then waits for his next line change, which is pretty cool. Tellerico should give you an early peek, if there are complaints, tweaks can be made. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit of a peek at software at E3 last year. I haven't played anything since then. I'm hoping he sends me out a beta machine. I'll bug him about that when I talk to him. And I'll absolutely do that, Like, I'll be straight up with him. They certainly got some cool tech in there and some really innovative ideas, for sure.
Still lots of time left in the period. Sherbrooke's ahead 1-0.
Gabriel Perez, good to see you. Is it Gabriel or Gabriel?
Wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Oh.
The Phoenix have possession along the boards.
Oh, thanks, OEB.
Sherbrooke's regained possession of the puck.
Come on.
Made the save on the play.
No room for the shooter.
All right.
The goaltender snuffed it out.
Gabriel, am I saying that correctly? Portal player, do you think PS5 will have video conferencing via PS5 camera? I think they're going to do some pretty innovative things with the camera. The PS4 camera was pretty rad, so I would imagine they're going to have some new communication stuff built into the new consoles that's going to be pretty mind-blowing. I've heard that you need the PS4 camera to connect it to the PS5 to use PSVR 1 on the PS5. It's good that it works, though. It's good that PSVR works on PS5. I wonder if there'll be a discernible quality increase with that much horsepower behind the games. Okay. See, they want me to skate to the bench. And they're getting mad at me that I'm staying too long. So I have to skate to the bench. I hop out. I don't remember that being a part of Be a Pro before. Was that a part of it before? Let me know, some of you hardcores that play this all the time. Let's see. Victor Handel says, "Hey Victor, been watching your show for a long time. I wanted to know what you do. What do you think about the sports game slamming us with unskippable ads that come out of nowhere?" I think that's terrible, Victor. And yeah, I think that clearly the sports world in general is very tied to marketing avenues for corporations, and there's an authenticity that we kind of expect in our video game, interpretations of these things, but these are also paid for. These are also paid for entertainments, and they should be consumer friendly at all times. So yeah, I hope BS like that's just sort of arises out of nowhere stops soon. But I don't know if it will. I feel like sports games would be kind of a good candidate for subscription, Like, people would probably be into the idea of maybe instead of paying $60 a year flat out plus all these little extra bits, maybe these nickel and dime kind of things that the companies are always working so hard to get out of you. Maybe people would be okay with $5 a month, and or maybe it's $10 and you get all the sports games. I don't know. I mean, that's for somebody else to figure out. But I think all the nickel and diming in sports games sucks. And it's always it's what the user scores on Metacritic are all about. People just get so fed up with it. But I know that these guys work hard to try to create something super filled with content and entertaining with 9 months, and generally they do that. These companies are good, like the developers. Honestly, they're going to keep focusing on Ultimate Team and putting ads in the game. They should just make these games free to play. Yeah, that's a pretty Ontario Gumby. That's a pretty common point on sports games these days, for sure. Pat Giles, make Ultimate Team free to play as a separate game and stop releasing yearly. Pat Giles, yeah, that's along the lines of the MMO kind of idea, right? That $60 to $70 price point is too hard to go away from, Portal Player. Well, the thing that I always say, Portal Player, is that there's enough game in here to justify that yearly expenditure. But then it's all the extra stuff that you feel kind of compelled, if you get competitive at the game, you feel compelled to want to also spend, that feels really unnecessary and cheap. So it's like they're penalizing their biggest fans in a way. But if you are a mid-level fan that's busy and you can't play every night, but let's say you play every week, you're not going to dive into every feature in Ultimate Team. You're just going to play with your buds, and there is more than enough to justify that cost. It feels like you're in a hockey game, right? But it does feel like two different SKUs in a way, doesn't it? Okay, I got to focus. I have to win this game. I have to score some goals. I got to get my stats up.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone.
Can I not sim? Get me off the bench. Get me off the bench. I want to get out of here. All right, here we go. Mike Collins here, old EP. Oh, my God, Mike, good to see you. Are you still in Ontario, Mike? Or in Ottawa? Thanks for dropping in, brother. Okay, here we go. Oh!
The Giants could have used that one, trailing in this game. A bad break hits the post and stays out.
I can't believe that last game I just had. That was insane. Still vibrating from it. Hi, Victor. I've seen your show since I was a teenager. That was from Christopher Papetti Lopez. Thank you for being here. And thank you for watching for all these years. Avery moved out to Montreal. Oh, that's Mike Collins. Montreal's amazing.
When you're on the power play and you get one in a game you haven't had many, don't let the coach think. Get yourself on the ice and get yourself ready for the face-off.
Mike, are you doing production work out there?
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Takes that pass back at the point. Big time stick save.
All right, come on, let's go.
Nearing the final
Arg Scott says go Leafs. We have the Vancouver Giants versus Sherbrooke right now.
Steps into the offensive end. Pokes it away in his own end. Gets it out of his own
Come on, hustle.
The Phoenix have gained control of the puck
on
the wall. Made that stop.
Pass it out.
On this power play. They've got one last chance here.
Come on, guys, come on.
Got the puck
I'm all over the ice. I don't think people do this in the real game, do they? They just skate everywhere. Okay, pass it out. Oh, damn it. That was my bad.
Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Lucas plays it against the boards. They've got the defense out.
Oh, that was an assist pass. Come on, come on. Kick it out. All right, I'll skate to the bench. See, I love this. I love that you're really thinking about the whole game, you know? It's time for you to take a break. Go get some Gatorade in you, and then you go back out. It's fantastic. EA should release something like an All-Stars collection with old games back to the SNES and CD-ROM years. Blended Sure, you're absolutely correct. I've talked about that with EA employees. They did an amazing thing on the PSP. I forget what it was called, like the Retro Collection or something like that, but it was surreal. You were playing Genesis games on the PSP. And they haven't done anything like that since, and the time is perfect for something like that. Mike's in post-production. That's great, man. We all trained up pretty well making EP Daily and Reviews on the Run, didn't we, Mike? EA Replay, Wesley West. Absolutely. Fantastic game on the PSP.
Sherbrooke's got the puck against the boards. Vancouver's looking to break out of
The game business has been pretty good at reselling nostalgia, but terrible at archival. Terrible at like consistent access to that stuff. You know, the minute a generation of machines change, it's like all bets are off on whether you're going to be able to play old stuff or not. And that needs to stop.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Into the offensive zone.
Ooh.
The Phoenix have gained possession off the wall. Strong defensive effort.
Bring it.
Feed to Lucas. Hammers it
You
on
see
net.
that?
Shuts him down.
You see that stop on a dime that I just did? That felt so good.
Smothered that in close chance.
Hammers a shot.
Oh, nice.
Stopped by the goaltender. Sherbrooke's got a hold of it against the wall.
Bam. Okay, come on.
Vancouver's got
Woo.
possession here in the offensive zone.
Really liking the way
Oh, they're
they're
just
getting
throwing it.
after the puck on the forecheck.
They ignored my call for the pass.
Finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
He had to be on top of his
Ontario Gumby, a lot of people feel that too, brother. A lot of people are saying they're never going to stop buying physical.
Lots of time left.
I think it's going to become
period.
increasingly more
Sherbrooke's
difficult
up
to
one
get
step.
physical. That's the direction that business is going, and I really hope, you know, Amazon and Google and Microsoft,
Here's a chance.
all of these streaming players figure out a way to
Moves
give us
from
access to
the
those
corner.
old ROMs.
A chance.
Oh!
And carries
Too
off
top.
a stick.
Too high.
Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Sends a pass over. He got all of that hit. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
You react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you
It's
go.
crazy to
2
see all these
minutes
people
on
huddle
the
together
clock.
like this, eh? Mark Cole, I wonder how the stop on a dime looks when playing on an online game. Yeah, true. Physical
Time for the
OEB.
power play unit to get back to work.
When you don't get many power plays, you really have
Oh,
to
the
make
Duder,
them
you're gonna
count.
be
One
in
goal
heaven,
can be
man.
a big difference maker.
To number 8, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 28 seconds.
Into the attacking
Zeddy Hearthstone, thanks for being here the whole time, man. That's incredible.
And they move the puck out of harm's way. From the left side, takes it at center. Nice pass. That goes off the stick. Vancouver's got a chance to work.
Oh, come on, guys. Get it out of there.
Short-handed. Stopped by the goaltender. Battle along the boards. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Williams
Oh,
face-off as the puck skips
chucked it
on
out.
the bench.
Video game deals seem to be so short-sighted. When the new Tomb Raider film came out, you could still go buy the Jolie one. I should be able to buy Shattered Dimensions easily. Right. Exactly.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And the puck leaves the zone. Sherbrooke's got it behind the net.
Are they doing a physical on
Great
oh,
cross-ice
God.
pass.
Scott Pilgrim?
Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Snaps one here in the slot.
Because that's a really weird story that it was just unavailable for that long, and now it's coming to all these different machines.
The Giants have had a lot of things
Oh,
go their
Fuse,
way tonight,
thank you.
except for the score in which
That's
they
very
trailed
kind.
in the
Thank you
second.
very much. And Sticky Chronic Buds, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much. I'm thinking of PSP 3 games to buy before the site closes down. I bought Silent Hill Origins the other just because. Yeah, they're closing down the site for the PS5. That's right.
Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. With some open
Yeah, it's
space
very
at
weird
center.
that we like the PSP and the DS and 3DS, like a lot of that software.
Handles the puck.
Yes! Woo! That wakes you up. Yeah, baby. That you just can't. You can't play those games unless you have those old portables hanging around, and you know that if you could plug them into modern hardware, they would look incredible, you know? And I would love to play some of those PSP. I'd like to be able to just hook it up and stream right here and play some old classic PSP games. And I know there's a way, but it should be easy.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go.
Oh, and UB hasn't even given a firm release date on the Scott Pilgrim remaster.
And we are back underway.
Scored by number 17.
The
Oh, okay.
Giants look to start the transition game.
It's all vague.
Sherbrooke's got possession here in the neutral zone. And it's kicked away.
All right.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck.
One thing I definitely noticed about this game is that it's so electric when you're playing. For me, because I'm not a minutia guy when it comes to hockey, but when you hit the ice, it's like poof. You know, you're fully awake and you're invested into what's happening. But all the menus and all of the extra stuff, that's all the info, it's a little dry for me.
All tied up in this one.
But when you get to the ice, crazy fun.
And he connects with the long
Yeah, I have all that stuff, Blair.
hammers the shot. And he
Pain in the
sees
ass.
goal and goal.
It just, I want to have something hooked up to HDMI and stick my UMD in, and it works. You know, I know I'm dreaming, but then stuff like Polymega comes out.
Moves the puck.
Imagine if there was a console that played 3DS, Game Boy,
Vancouver's got
like all the
puck
portable.
against
Like
the
I guess Pocket is kind of that,
on the play.
but they're not going to play
Lost
PSP
control for a
and
second there, but regains possession.
3DS
Referee's
stuff
got his hand
and DS.
extended. He caught that trip right in front of him. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Noted,
Lucas is
Avery.
caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Ontario Gumby, I played it on PS3 this summer for review. I will dive back in again. Oh, that's
It's always
cool.
tough to use the "I got stuck" excuse, right?
It never works.
Sherbrooke's got another opportunity here on the manager.
Yes, me, Hungrenier, absolutely, I agree with that.
Maybe this one will be different.
About the Vita.
Heels trying to clear.
At center ice now. Yes, I'm a Canuck and part French Montreal on my father's side. That's awesome, Kashimoto.
Oh, they're not going to do a much better job than that last penalty kill all night.
This is B a pro mode, so I'm one player on the ice. I just body check the guy, and you can call for passes. Oh, breakaway! Come on! Oh man, they're just kids.
He thought he had him beat, but the goalie gets over to make a great stop. He'll check his stick after this.
Yeah, Blair Farrell.
He makes
It's
the save on a really good scoring
we're relying on creaky old technology. That's why all of these new retro consoles, they're servicing a really cool need. But then there's the ability to, remarket and resell some of these classic games for people. Like there are generations of people that have come to games but don't know any of the amazing old classic stuff that's still worth the time, you know? I was playing Wild 9 and Strider 2 and, lots of classic PlayStation 1 games that are still crazy fun to play. And you can't get them unless you go to the classic game stores or eBay it up. Okay, come on.
He ever finish him hard, and when he dropped, he also dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself. Looks like a yard sale out there.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Grabs it in his own end.
Such a fun game.
Lights him up
Pass
into
it up.
the boards.
Okay, I'm going to pass this to you guys.
Vancouver's
Don't
again.
blow it.
Aaron pass and the play's
Oh,
and we
yeah!
These teams are
All
jammed
right.
together. That goal
Vita has awesome tech aboard, and it all worked, and nothing was a gimmick. Together with the awesome screen, it should have been a win. Don't understand how it failed. Well, it had a
Tell
run,
you it doesn't have to hit the back
but
of the
I
net.
think
It's
the
just
problem
gotta
with the
get over
Vita
goal
was that it
line
was
for it to count. That one does. The goalie had a big chunk of it.
it
Just
was
not
trying to
enough.
be a bigger console experience on a handheld than it was capable of. So it wasn't the Switch. So it was a precursor to the Switch
Vancouver's got
idea.
some positive momentum here in the late stages
And
of
that's
this middle
kind of the
frame.
problem with it.
I
It
like
wasn't.
the way they played, but
It was
finally
like you
were able to
were
get in
playing
front.
a
Now
lot
they
of
play like a front
console-like
runner. Be
games that
confident.
were a little less than the console counterpart, like the home machine.
The Giants have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack.
But the Vita validates. I mean, the Switch validates the Vita 100%. You know, Sony should have come back with a sequel. I mean, even with PS5, if they came out with a portable PS4 that hooked up to PS5, that'd be insane. I'd buy one of those. I'd be thrilled with that.
With the blast. along the boards.
Michelet, yes, I do. I think Game Pass is going everywhere. I think that's the whole idea.
Look out!
That's why Microsoft is buying all these developers. They are wanting to build Netflix for games. And honestly, that's going to be the challenge that both Google and Amazon face if they don't have the developers. You can't just make it up. You know, you got to get the teams with real pedigree and experience. You can do a lot of great indie stuff, but you need AAA, and that's what Microsoft has been doing. They've been buying some AAA caliber, you know, and companies that are on the way to being like truly AAA, and Sony as well. That's what you got to do.
Lucas moves it into the attacking end.
Oh.
What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Nice zone entry from the left. Quick pass to Poulet.
And so, you know, once Microsoft has a catalog that's,
Takes the feed.
you know, big enough, it's not going to be a question of their needing people to buy a piece of hardware. It's about people having a subscription. So they're going to be everywhere.
Along the boards. Wow, what a
Just like what Netflix did, you know?
level. What'd you see on that?
You guys know that Netflix was going to build a Netflix set-top box, right? And they were ready to go to manufacturing. And Reed Hastings, the CEO, at the 11th hour said, nope, let's not do that. Let's not get into the hardware business. Let's just put our app everywhere. So I think this is the last Xbox.
Stopped by the goaltender.
It's like he almost deked himself out. There was nowhere to go with it, and the goalie makes the save.
Oh, I'm down. I was down.
Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall.
Bear time. Nintendo has been quiet. I think we got Switch 2 at 4K. And we probably get Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 for in 4K on the new Switch next year. I buy digital. You are the best. Do you think microtransactions should stay in the last generation? I feel like games are structured around the profit motive rather than the creative expression, a la live service like Marvel's Avengers. Some really hard lessons being learned, you know, about how to keep a community happy, and you can write off those user reviews on Metacritic as you know, just smarmy internet buzz, but it doesn't look good, you know. And I think the video game industry needs to be thinking about ways to overcompensate and to make people really happy. And things like backwards compatibility absolutely do that. And certainly excellent games like Spider-Man and Last of Us and Zelda Breath of the Wild and Ghost of Tsushima, that also does it as well. But we're seeing a lot of companies come out now, like Squadrons and Crash and Tony Hawk. A lot of games getting published where the developers are saying no microtransactions. That's a huge part of our identity with this game. And so I think we're crossing over. And so, yeah, I think that what's going to supplant microtransactions will be subscriptions. And people's... Oh, that was a good shot. And people's ability to figure out how many things they're going to subscribe to is the determining factor, I think. But yeah, I think we're going to see the end of cheesy ways to just keep grinding, you know, money out of people. I mean, that will always exist in some form, maybe through mobile games, and there will be free-to-play experiences like Fortnite and other things where that is a part of their business model. But I think the subscribed to and the purchase content is going to start radically shifting quickly. And part of it will be, so I'm getting a talking to right here, too many penalties. Part of that will be from lawmakers and regulators across the world sort of taking a look at the way microtransactions are working in video games. I don't know about you guys, but my kid and I have a real understanding about loot crates and blind boxes. We don't buy them. We don't buy them in physical form, and a lot of toys that are marketed to kids these days are all about you don't know what you're going to buy, and it's part of the surprise of owning it. And there's an addiction there, which I get. It's fun to open boxes. You know, we've got Open Every Box Pete on the channel right now. It's fun. Yeah, we're going to win this. But it's it's the road to gambling for sure. If not gambling, it is the road to gambling. And it's also the road to inevitable disappointment when you get a duplicate of something you already own. And certainly there are models to sell that again or to put that into the marketplace or whatever, or you can trade. But it can be insidious, and so we don't do that in our household, and we're very upfront about it. And even though my kid watches some of those YouTube channels where the YouTubers will open things and it's part of the entertainment, we just don't do that. And I'm very upfront about, like, she likes Roblox. We don't buy Robux, Partly because we have a lot. I mean, we're very lucky to have so many games and so much entertainment to choose from is because of my job. But it's definitely a weird space right now where everything is like, open this, you don't know what you're going to get. And that's a weird thing in games for sure. Oh!
Doesn't look like much, but the defensemen are helped out by this puck being in the corner.
Centering pass.
Oh!
Takes a shot. Oh, wide of the net. Handles the puck.
No, I'm not getting up for a shot properly.
He didn't have much room. He's making the attempt for a perfect shot there.
Gains the zone through the middle.
Get back on side. Come on.
Hammers it. Denies him with the save. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Trying to get back on the attack now.
No, what was I? I pressed for the pass, but it passed as soon as I got it. Okay, come on.
Stopped by the goaltender. The Giants get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the
Oh!
Turns him away.
I honestly, I don't. This feels like one of the most playable and just enjoyable games to jump into in years.
What a quick reflex stop that is. Great scoring chance.
Vic, those Japan snack crates are awesome.
Hit the midway mark of the period. It's a
that was from
3-1
Portal
hockey
Player.
Game. Lots of offense already. Here's a chance to set up now. Takes a shot. Misses a golden opportunity there. Across the line and on the attack. Here's a chance.
I've been in Toys R Us with my daughter, and yeah, woohoo! And we've talked about that whole Loot Crate thing, the blind box thing, and then I've had conversations with other parents that come in the middle of that, and then they go, "Oh yeah, you're right. All of the toys that are marketed right now to little kids are about opening stuff up, and it's always a secret." Vic, I hope you get connections to get free Japan snack crates. This game is so fun. I've been having a blast today.
Enjoying Pad the Stat night here. It's been going all night long here, even in the third.
My second goal, yay!
They have not let their opponent breathe.
Surprise mechanics, yes.
Been a dominating performance.
Pass back to the
Oh.
point. Turns it aside.
Yeah, it sucks, John O'Brother 03, because NBA 2K21 is such an excellent game. It's so fun. It's packed to the gills with great stuff. But yeah, they've got all of these different cheesy, we need to sneak money out of you elements.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead.
Damn it, I was offside.
There's the whistle.
Not paying
Offside
attention.
is the call.
Stop dominating Oasis Beyond. Vic, I was hoping PS5 would have a legacy PS1, PS3 backward compatibility. Me too, Portal Player. I was begging PlayStation for that. I guess the bean counters have done the value equation, and they just don't see it. I think a lot of people, like, we're all hardcores. A lot of people get into the space, they buy a bunch of games, then they sell their stuff, and then they get back into it when a generation comes in or a game comes. You know, they don't have time to love every aspect of this business, you know, and there's a lot of money in that audience, and I think Sony knows that. And so there's lots of people that just, they load up on current gen, they play it until they want to get rid of it, then they sell it, and they just wait for the new stuff to come out, you know, and Sony must have that data, and so they assess that the classic stuff just isn't worth the extra investment, which sucks for people like us because we're all in it forever, right? We're not getting rid of our physical libraries, much to the chagrin of some of our partners and better halves out there. Oh!
Can't connect. Vancouver's got the puck along the board.
Oh, come on. I passed before I shot. Come on, come on, come on. I want to get one more goal.
They get into the attacking area. Moves it to Poulin.
So you're constantly getting info as you're playing as your singular player here for what you're trying to achieve. Oh, we're 4-1. Holy crap. Epic response. Thanks, Vic. Video game publishers need to hire you on as a consultant. Oh, thank you, iBuyDigital. Obviously, like, this is my life, and I think about this stuff all the time, you know, and I just want more people to play better things, and I want these creative people in the video game industry to be building things that really make them proud, you know, and really capitalize on the potential of the medium. That's one of the reasons why I loved Last of Us 2 so much, you know, like it really is it's fully state-of-the-art. And I know lots of people have issues with the content of the game, but the craft of that game is undeniable. It's so freaking impressive. And I really wish we were on TV, because nobody talked about that game on TV. And I really wish we were on TV to tell the world just what an achievement that game was, you know? I remember talking about the first Last of Us and putting it on TV and hearing from viewers and broadcast partners that we had. They were blown away back then. And now it's, you know, we're just reaching epic new heights. iBuyDigital goal! Oh my God, man. Thank you so much. You are the kindest. Thank you. Come on, we got to get one more in here. Vic, isn't it? It isn't like it would be too difficult. The PS5 can run CDs and DVDs, and you have legacy emulators built in PS5. It would work. Maybe that's something they're going to surprise drop on us down the road, you know? That'd be super fun. If I get a goal, this is dedicated to iBuyDigital. Come on, I got 6 minutes and 15 seconds. I think this is all in real time as well when you play Be a Pro. You get the full 20-minute quarter, or I keep saying that, 20-minute periods, as opposed to the sped-up periods when you play in the core game. Ooh, that was a big hit. Oh!
Stick save. The Giants scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Nielsen.
Bring it.
Vancouver's got
yes.
it on the wall.
Oh!
He got all of it. Again, the denial by the goaltender. Denies him.
I keep trying to sneak it in.
The Phoenix have the puck against the boards. Here they come.
5 minutes. Come on, guys. Let's get one more. One more for iBuyDigital. Come on.
Slides the puck across to Nielsen. Receives the pass. The Giants move it ahead. From the right wing, he moves to the middle. Stones him with the blocker. Cutting to the slot. Oh, and a heads-up play to poke it away. Nice zone entry on the left side. A chance. Completely misses on the play.
You don't even make the goalie work here. You've got to make him.
Oh, they want me on the bench.
In
Boo! Don't bench me, coach! Don't bench me! Okay, we sim to the next line change. Here we go. I love all this. This is so cool. What did you buy for $150?
Slides the puck over.
Blair Farrell.
Oh! Stopped by the goaltender.
Shoot by the dot if you're going to wrist it. Thank you, John O'Brother 3.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Vancouver's been the better team.
Blair Farrell helping out Benjamin Rivers.
4-1 is where we sit.
Two awesome dudes right there.
The Giants have it from their own end.
That's Epic Canada right there.
All alone.
Oh! He had me. He had me. Oh, come on! Did I lose my stick? That's awesome. Oh, come on. What was that?
Picked up by Nielsen, and the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Oh.
You can't miss that.
Now, somehow I got
come on.
James, you don't get any if you don't hit the net. Get it on target, man.
I know, right? I think he was talking directly to me.
Sends a pass over. The Giants take it along the wall.
Pass it.
Here's the pass.
Oh, he should have snuck that right in.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the
Okay.
task. That's a good save.
What a stop! Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. Grips it and rips it! Standing tall with the save! The Giants move
No,
to
I'm not going to the
offensive
bench.
zone.
All right, I'm going to the bench.
Nice pass.
Okay. You don't want to. That's the cool thing about this. Is like, I'm doing all right, coach. I'm not that tired. 1 minute. Come on, this one's for I Am Digital. I Buy Digital. Come on, let's do this.
Contest finally reaches
Oh, that's it. That was the end.
And there's the final horn.
Oh,
On this one here this
we
evening.
won.
Well,
I
they
think I got
spent
one
a
goal
lot
in
of
there.
time with the puck.
And maybe
But when
one
they
assist.
Did, they made the most of it tonight, didn't they?
It's tough to bring
see,
up
what
your
do we got in here?
possession time if you go into the zone and score.
John
right
and Brother
away.
3, of course I am.
They just
I think
dominated this
it
game
was
even though they
insane
didn't
that
have the puck.
the network was
We are
ever
far
not
from
on
done from this
TV.
tournament for
It was not
My
good
name
for the
is
video
Shane
game
Sabalski.
industry
We'll see you at the next game. Good night.
this killer brand just vanished into thin air like that. So yeah, very excited, and I can't wait to learn more. Okay, so we challenged. I got some of the challenges completed, and I'm ranking up a little bit here. We'll check out a little bit of this stuff, and then. I got 2 goals. Okay, that's pretty cool. I want to quit the game. Yes. I forgot which game, but Fox Sports NHL 2000 on PS1, I think, would talk about your team and that they should do better. Yeah. That was made in Vancouver as well, that one. That was Radical, I think,
Absolutely
built all that.
phenomenal performance. And here to talk a little more about what we saw on the ice is Ray Ferraro. And Razor, I mean, what does that do for his draft stock?
Oh man, it'll
That was Wesley West talking about that. I love all this radio chatter. This is really cool.
More and more interested, also a little more jittery as they might have had
So I
a
earned
player
some new
fly in
followers.
a
That's what
certain
this
area of the
world is
draft,
all about these
plays
days,
like
right?
that.
John Boko, do you think that this is better than the other EA Sports games? I always feel like there's a tremendous amount of heart in NHL. I know that the financials don't equate to what FIFA or Madden does. So this is a little team that could, like they have less resources, but they always build a super fun game. But hockey as a video game just works. Like the real sport of hockey looks like a video game, and it's so out of control and fast. It's the perfect thing to flow into interactive sports. I would say that for me, basketball is number 2, but hockey is number 1 because of the outsized, larger than life kind of qualities that it has in reality. Okay, so I went up a little bit. Going to have a new conversation with a reporter. Like all of this stuff would be voiced in NBA or FIFA or Madden, but not here. So now I have a choice between going with the team or with neutral or with star. And I'm going to say, are you excited about it? You were great and you killed it. Do you think this is going to be something we might need to get used to? Well, I'm not going to say yes for sure. I'm going to say team. I'm happy that I had a good team. I'm sure your coach is pleased. Are you aiming even higher? Is there anything else yet for you to discover? I think there's a lot to show, but not necessarily from me. The coach is working. Oh, well, that's not cool. I have room for improvement. Well, that's exciting. We're eager to see more. Okay. Vic, have you had a chance to jump into Ghost of Tsushima Legends co-op mode? No. I am digital, or I buy digital. I'm going to do that, though. I've got it on my PS4 still, and I'm going to jump in and play some of that. That team just crushed it this year. I want to see how multiplayer is going to, be implemented into that incredible experience. Hockey is part of our Canadian blood. Absolutely it is. Okay, so we are going to sim to the next game. And then and thank you so much for the super chat, I Buy Digital. You are so kind and generous. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Michelet just got the Tsushima Platinum. Amazing. I must admit, you really impressed me with your leadership in guiding this team to victory to start the tournament. Thanks, Coach. The team deserved the win. Don't shortchange yourself. Sounds good. So I'm doing all right. Look at that. All right, guy likes me. Will this game be updated for PS5 and Series X? Yes, it will, from what I understand. I don't know what the enhancements are going to be, but I will certainly tell you when I dig deeper into this and to the new machines. Okay, so we are going to quit out. I wanted to play one game of threes. And then we are, I think that's going to be the stream for today. But I've been having a blast playing this stuff with you. This is really fun. Okay, so NHL threes. They'll have some licensed music. I know it. Some flashy intro. Threes now. Here we go. It should be Victor E. Lucas. It is my middle initial. Did you know that? That is my middle initial. Bear time, amazing stream. Thank you. Dinner on me. There you go to keep Bear. God, that's incredible. You guys are so freaking kind. Thank you so much. It's amazing. Thank you. Thanks for supporting me for years and now finding new ways to watch my stuff and support what I do. I really, really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. Thank you. I'll stay with the Pacific All-Star. Sure, let's do that. I'm sure there's all kinds of. We'll just randomize. There we go. Let's go. All right, let's see how this plays. Do you feel like you're getting too old to keep up with the younger players online, John O'Brother 03? I never really play to really. The answer is no, because I've never been one to kind of race out there and dominate and stay and be kick-ass for a long period of time. I'm always jumping to a new thing. That's the job. So I've always been happy with just sort of getting into the middle point, And it takes me a little while. It always has. Let's play on the farm. So, yeah, and what surprises me is that I'm still able to get into the middle and sometimes upper levels when I'm playing a shooter or a sports thing or whatever. I still have, I think when you play all the time, you play forever, you honestly pick up some, some skills and you have some pretty good reflexes that kind of continue with you. It helps you to stay young. I think that it's incredibly important. So yeah, no, but I'm not an esports guy. I sure wouldn't know what the hell to do if I jumped into Fortnite at this point, though. I know that, people are so efficient and have all kinds of extra skills at building and shooting and doing all kinds of things at the same time. I buy digital. You're amazing. Thank you. Good question, though. I think there's, people like to dismiss games as just a waste of time or whatever. And it can be, like if you've got other things to do and all you do is play games and you're sort of not thinking about your real life. That's not good. But there is, such a tremendous win from being able to keep up with this entertainment. And there's physical rewards, there's mental stimulation and mental rewards, and there's artistic, just good for the soul type rewards in games as well. And more of that as games mature and they become a language that all kinds of creatives really understand, So, yeah, the motto of play forever was not a thing that it's not flippant. I really believe it. And I think a lot of you do too, judging by how long some of you have been watching. Oh! What's interesting, though, is, like a lot of you, I'm sure, I saw all of this in the Genesis era. I saw the cultural value and the potential and the artistry and the beauty of games when they were not beautiful. And it's just been amazing to see the technology catch up with the imagination. And that race never stops. Ah! Woo! iBuyDigital, what do I plan on playing Cyberpunk on? I'm hopeful to get played on the Series X, because I feel like there's been some pretty heavy commitments to partner there, and generally when pubs and hardware manufacturers do those kinds of deals, there's some significant benefits for the game. So I can't freaking wait. I'm more excited for Miles Morales than I am for Cyberpunk. I know that's going to sound like blasphemy for some of you, but we're going to be in for some really incredible experiences in November, man. Holy crap. And Oculus Quest 2 and Crash and Squadrons, Tony Hawk. It's been just this awesome wave of incredible escape. All right. Are any of you guys upgrading your televisions with the new machines? Have you spec'd out a 4K 120 hertz type option for yourself? Very curious about, what that's going to mean for a lot of your home theater setups. Oh. Wesley West had Cyberpunk 2077 on Sega CD, which I would love to see that descaled down to Sega CD. That would be amazing. Waiting for more TVs to release before I buy a PS5. Yes, me too. Cyberpunk, Xbox Series X, all the way. Bear time. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. That's so kind and dope. Viewing the legend, R3 to bring up the skills legend while on the screen. Okay, so what is all this? These are all the little benefits and things that you can do? Or I don't even know. I'll have to figure all that stuff out later. I have a fancy 4K True Motion Samsung TV. That's from More Fish Scale. I bought a 120 hertz 1080 monitor, Jono Brothers 3. Yeah, I think a lot of people are like evaluating everything, sound systems and all of that right now. I have an OLED from 2016 that I bought when the PS4 Pro was launched. It made me upgrade to that. Don't regret it. It's an awesome TV. Oh! Oh! I have got to figure out a 4K streaming solution, if that's even possible. Do you guys know? Does anybody stream in 4K? I'm sure that's happening soon, if it isn't yet, with all the new cards and the new machines. I've got the camera that will do it. I've got a setup for getting 4K video into the machine, but I don't know about the. And I think I have the bandwidth that's capable of that, but I don't know about the encoding settings and the like. What do I pipe my consoles into? The capture card. Yes! Woo! I can only stream in 720p. I think apparently there's a 360 hertz TVs for the sports crowd. Holy crap. 4K TV last year, even though I had a PS4 Pro right away. I spent a little over $3,000 on the TV, but it's worth it for me. I mean, especially this year, right? Like how much TV time and entertainment time are we spending? This has been the year. This is fun. Again, I mean, it already felt very accessible to play the core game, so playing this, NHL hits kind of vibe, this is fun. Yes. Oh! I think this, it's the sport is just so big. and the hits are big and so physical. It's even more. It's definitely more believable to be crazy with this sport than NBA 2K21 has some stuff in it that lets you get a little bit nuts, like trampolines that you bounce off. And Madden had that too this year. But it just fits in hockey for some reason. But why the hell we don't have standalone arcade sports games is beyond me, man. This would have been the year to launch them all too, right?
And we're right back at it after that quick stop in play.
Oh.
No goal on that play.
Yes! Woo! Oh, that feels so good!
Well, don't look now. They're 2 goals away from the win. Denied by
So it's up to 5, okay. Yeah, this is really fun. Ah! Oh! I knew that was going in. Oh, Mike Williams, that was your first one or first one with me? However you came, thanks for being here. And thanks for watching and cheering me on and staying with me. It was a very stressful game that I played. Oh, man. Bear time. I have an LG 4K HDR that's okay. It's the LG UHD AI ThinQ. Well, it's 4K, so you're ready. I do think that the new machines will have us all questioning our theater setups, though. I think that's what happens every time. Ah! Are you guys choosing, if you're getting the new consoles, are you choosing the disc versions or the... I think iBuy is probably just going with the digital versions, but are you guys choosing the ones that will play discs or just the digital hard drive versions? Physical media for sure. Hip Hop Dan, John O'Brother 03, disc version, disc all the way, Bear time. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, brother. It's very cool. Physical media, always better. John Baco. Everybody's disc. Everybody's going disc. Okay. I feel like maybe on the next COVID-19 season we'll get new releases. Cosmo Afterlife 71. You saying that these things are launching without a lot of new games? Is that what you're saying? Oh, that was a hit. Oh, I didn't want to pass to him. Okay. Gordy Games, save the planet and safe. Save the planet and save space. Well, and save some real money, too. $100 off on the digital version of the PS5 is nothing to sneeze at. Yes! Woo! Everyone talking about 4K TVs, and I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for whatever Sony's talking about the PlayStation VR 2. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to have... I mean, I love the Quest 2. If you guys haven't checked out my review, you'll see a man very enthusiastic about his VR experiences. But I am very excited to see what Sony's got cooking with VR. And like, honestly, I want to see some real competition, and hopefully Facebook can navigate throughout all of this controversy around, data sharing and privacy sharing, and the disinformation that they've been spreading on their platform, and it doesn't all come back to hurt the Oculus team. Because they're building incredible tech. But competition in that space, that standalone space, or just in VR quality in general, is incredibly important. Got to remember, you need an HDMI 2.0 port to get 4K 120 hertz. That's right, John O'Brother 03. We're all going to be engineers by the time we hook up our new machines this year. My only thing is that I have 2 nephews in 2 different households. They are Xbox kids, and they keep telling me that they have been good all year. Oh, no, you got some money to spend. Wow, Arizona's in the 3 circuit. I'm in the desert. Go Yotes. That's awesome, Hip Hop Dan. Okay, my friends, that is going to do it for our stream today. I will go to full screen. Thank you so much for joining me. That was amazing. We started off with a little bit of this, little NHL 95, and then we got into a really intense game of NHL 21. Thank you to the Super Chatters and to all of our EPN members. I see your EPN notifications besides your names. Love you guys. Thank you so much for finding us. If this was your first time checking out a stream on the EPN TV YouTube channel, I'm going to have a live Vic's Basement very soon with Tommy Tallarico, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'm working on some other really cool things as well. So, yeah, just keep watching. There's fun things coming your way. Thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and remember, you got to play forever.